So She Loves Me is a classic take on an enemies to lovers trope set in a 1930s perfumery in Budapest, Hungary.
George Novak and Amalia Balish, two co-workers at a perfume shop, and they hate each other. It's hate at first sight. Little do they know, however, they have been writing to each other, known to each other as dear friend, pen pals through a Lonely Hearts Club.
George is the leading man of the show. He's got a great relationship with most everyone inside Marichek's Parfumery, where he's been working for the last 15 years, until someone new comes aboard, and everything seemingly after that starts to spiral out of control for him.
So my character is Amalia Balish. You've heard of the term hopeless romantic. I like to think of her as a hopeful romantic. She's very bright-eyed, a little naive in some parts, but she's also very driven, and she knows what she wants, and she's got a good head on her shoulders. So I feel like she's such a fun character to play.
My character realizes that she doesn't know what she wants until she finds something right in front of her that totally surprises her at the end. In the beginning, she's a girl in a guy's club. She's the only woman that works at Marichek's until that fateful day that Amalia Balish walks into the store, and I have a little bit of girl power, sister action going on.
My character is Sipos. He's been working at this shop for a while. He's kind of an older brother type of character to George, who's the protagonist. He wants the best for him, and he wants the best for Arpad and Miss Ritter. He's got a lot of good relationships with the people in the shop.
Sipos is his confidant, who he can go to for advice. Just that kind of slightly older person in that next phase of life, just beyond George. And so we see George and Sipos get into the thick of things together.
He's a little wary of a character or two, just because of how they act, but and he might have a secret that other people don't know.
I'm sure people have compared this to popular stories like You've Got Mail or Shop Around the Corner, where there's either mistaken identity or a little bit of a secret romance where you don't know what's going on. But around those two lovers, there's an entire carousel of characters that are kind of filling in these meatier bits.
That's the plot, but what it's about is finding connection, about second chances, about forgiveness, about not judging a book by its cover, and just the need for community, I think.
My favorite part of this show has just been the overall feeling of joy, and the word that I come to describe it as, it's exuberant, because there's just something so special about this group of people. It's such a wonderfully put together cast and crew that's already taking on some really great source material.
I have loved every second of it, even the parts where I've been frustrated just because I haven't known what to do or what decision to make in a scene.
My favorite part of the process has been watching the actors go from, reading their lines in rehearsals out of a script to putting down the script and looking up and looking at each other and making those connections, and the characters fully coming alive. That point in the process where the magic really happens, the magic of the theater, and really great things start to occur at that point. I just can't wait for everybody to see the incredible work that we've all been doing. The actors are phenomenal, the voices are unbelievable in this show. It's going to be a real treat, I think, for everybody who walks in the door.
You'll laugh, you might cry a little bit, but we're so excited to bring the show to Pool Time.